Phew, I'm exhausted.
Time to hit the hay.
Time to eat the hay. I'm starving. I'm so hungry. I can eat a horse.
Don't even joke about that.
Hey, I noticed you carrying a couple of humans back there. I bet they're all snug and cozy in their little hotel room by now.
What about it?
Fellas?
It's just that they get all the creature comforts while we're cooped up here in the barn like animals.
We are animals.
You're missing my whole point here.
Fellas!
Exactly. The humans have been pulling the wool over our eyes for far too long.
There's something in the manger.
You know, you're right. Just for once, I'd like to see them out here in a barn on a cold night.
Now you're talking.
Will somebody listen to me?
I like the big old lady from Nazareth, and what do I got to show for it?
Absolutely.
Okay, guys, listen to me. There's something in the manger.
What?
There's something swimming in our food.
Oh, you're smelling things.
No, I'm telling you, it's right here in black and white for all of us to see.
Let me see that. Well, call me Little Bo Peep.
Somebody check the water trough.
All clear.
False alarm, no mechanic.
Now I've seen everything.
Who do you suppose it is? It doesn't have a bird. Maybe it's a piglet.
I'll tell you what this is. The humans are sending us a message.
What message?
That is, if living in fancy houses and sleeping in cushy beds isn't enough for them, now they're moving into the barns.
It's nothing sacred.
Make no mistake about this, gentlemen. It's back to the wild for us.
But I'm domesticated. Well, get this. Every morning I leave an egg in my roost, but every evening when I return, poof, it's gone. I'm beginning to think something is funny and going on.
Guys, don't you see what's happening here?
What?
Try this on for size. Two strangers, one an overly large woman, riding in from out of town, and there's no room in the inn. And then next thing we know, this baby conveniently lying in her manger.
So?
Someone's trying to set us up.
You mean like frame us?
Exactly what I mean.
Why would anybody want to do that?
Could this kid be somebody important? Could somebody want him out of the way?
You mean like
Exactly what I mean.
I told you not to touch that thing. Oh. Yeah, now I see it. They stick the kid in the food trough. In come 5 hungry animals after a hard day's work. Chomp, chomp. Who's to say what's hay and what isn't? Next thing you know, all that's left is a pile of swaddling clothes.
Oh, that thing is going to be sick.
But they made one fatal mistake.
What's that?
We're all herbivores. Actually, I eat worms.
Talk to many people that.
If it's a king, this is a funny place for it to be born. Funny or not, it can't stay here. I can't eat with something watching me.
I know, I can't eat while watching you either.
What is that supposed to mean?
You throw up all over the place, it's disgusting.
Well, it's called chewing the cud. It's what cows do.
With 4 stomachs, you'd think you'd be able to hold something down once in a while.
I never. Somebody has to get rid of it.
Don't look at me. I hear they bite.
I sure would like to know what he's really doing here.
What are you, a chicken?
No, I'm a sheep. She's a chicken. I would have thought that was obvious. Really? 4 legs and a woolly fleece? It doesn't take a rocket scientist.
Well, the donkey brought it here, so I say sheep gets rid of it.
I carried a big old lady all the way across the country today. I think it's somebody else's turn.
Careful, they can smell fear.
It's a baby, not a dove. It's all yours, pal.
Wait, it's going
awesome. Wait, is there a gym in this hotel? Oh, and there's some shepherds with her, too.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
And 3 guys on a camel.
What do we do?
Let's make for a break for it out the back door, and if anybody asks, blame it on the pig. Got it?
Got it. Wait, I left my egg. Poof, the clock thickens. Hey, fellas, wait for me.
Part 2.
Do you mean to say the King of Kings was born in our barn?
That's what the shepherd said.
The Christ, the chosen one, the guy was born right here?
Wow, he was born in our manger?
What can I say? Kid has class.
And to think I carried his mother all the way from Nazareth. I was chosen out of several qualified applicants. It wasn't much of a journey, but a labor of love.
Well, pluck my feathers and call me Baldy.
Wow! Oh, wow. Fellas, don't you know what this means? We're famous!
Wow, I feel so tingly.
What can I say? I always did like that kid from the moment I laid eyes on him.
And I could swear that, this hay tastes so much better now that it's been laying on it.
You can't eat that hay. It's like holy hay or something.
Well, think of the headlines. This story could be huge.
Well, I donated him an egg. You watch that go down in history. Gold, frankincense, myrrh, and an egg. It rolls off the tongue.
Fellas, may I